What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Remnant 2 video. Now normally on this channel I love to cover the high DPS and glass cannon builds, but I was thinking about my old vampire bleed build and there's a lot of new stuff to add. New mutators, new rings, and even a new relic. So let me show you what this build is all about real quick. Now here we are playing on Apocalypse difficulty and I'm not dodging anything here. But with this much lifesteal we just gain back all the health we lost almost instantly. Look at this guy. He doesn't realize that I'm the boss in this scenario. And most of the time with these tanky builds, well, they have horrible damage. This build's damage is alright. For not being glass cannon, it's pretty fine. Now let's talk about the build. Now I'm going Hunter Ritualist, which is a pretty uncommon combo. We want Bullet Storm and Death Wish to maximize our damage, which also helps with our lifesteal. Also, since when did Death Wish not kill you? I swear it used to kill you in the past, but now it just leaves you at 1 HP, which is also fine too. You can wear whatever armor set you like while keeping it medium. I went for this weird gothic vampire look, or maybe I just wanted an excuse to wear the top hat. For the relic we're using the Profane Heart, which grants us 3% passive lifesteal, which is exactly what we want this build. And I rarely activate my relic unless things are going super bad. For the talisman we're using the Abrasive Whetstone for crit chance and damage. I tried using the Ravager's Mark, but I had better results with the Whetstone, so that's why we picked that one, even though we aren't a crit build. For the first ring, we're using the Red Ring of Death so we can get 2 instances of bleed going at once, which will also help with our Ritualist secondary. Now we're using the Wired Inhibitor as our second ring to get a little combo going. When we inflict bleed, we're also going to slow our target with this ring, and I'll get into how we're applying slow in just a minute. For the next ring, we're using the Siphon Filter, which grants us damage and haste while an enemy is afflicted by slow. Nice little combo we got going on here. And for the fourth ring, this is what gives us our insane lifesteal you saw in the first clip. Tear of Lydusa grants us healing and lifesteal efficiency while we have all 10 of our relics. If you want to change this ring for something else if you're not running Apocalypse, this is the flex slot. Breach Accelerator also works when you have haste, so I mean, that's one ring you could run. For the weapon we've actually got a few choices. Now we're getting slow from using the Time Wave Mutator, so this is a must for all of our slow and haste rings. I'm using Merciless because it's a goat gun which applied bleeds on its own, but we actually did get all the normal guns buffs on the last update, so if you want to try something like the Chicago Typewriter or Black Mom with the abrasive rounds, you know, it would just work. For the melee we gotta keep on theme with the Assassin's Dagger with the Vampire Blade since we all know we've got bleed going on. And I actually have the repair tool with abrasive rounds and charge wounds. This gun actually surprised me a bit, but you could just run Nebula because why not? Here's my prism, crit chance, crit damage, and rage damage, plus jack of all trades if you're lucky enough to get this one. Took me about 7 rerolls to get here, and here's all the traits. Lots of damage reduction, plus lifesteal. Make sure you do pick up Perception because this does boost haste and slow. And pick up Flashcaster as well. Death Wish takes like 3 business days to finish the full animation, so this one definitely just save your sanity. Alright, I had one more clip where I wanted to show you what I could do with this build. I wanted to try the Red Prince fight without dodging. And even with 5 stacks of Curse, this dude still can't kill me. It might not be the tankiest build, but man, it is hard to die if you're halfway decent at this game. Alright, now I'm going to leave you guys on a boss fight so you can see it in action. Subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm just a few subs away from 5,000 and it would mean the world to me. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Looking good. Yeah, alive. Glad that's over.